Hi, this is Jennifer from Soul Source Tarot, and I am here to do a Wheel of the Year spread. We're going to start with Taurus, as we usually do, and we're going to start with the winter solstice, or Yule, because in my hemisphere, in the northern hemisphere, that's what's coming up next. So, Yule, the winter solstice Sabbat, or however you pronounce it, is to honor the return of the light, after the longest night of the year, okay? It's a celebration of rebirth. So, this usually happens in the does happen in the northern hemisphere, between December 20th and December 23rd. In the southern hemisphere, between June 20th and June 23rd. So this is the Wheel of the Year. We're going to do a tarot card for each Sabbat and Esbat. Yule marks the end of darkness, okay? It is. It marks the end of darkness. Samhain is death. It is. It's a time of, that's Halloween. It's the thinning of the veil. It's when things start to go dormant. Now we have a new beginning. This is the beginning of a rebirth. So what do we have right around? And I'm gonna, when I speak, I am in the northern hemisphere, so I am going to typically refer to the dates as far as the northern hemisphere goes. But if you're in the southern hemisphere, it's June 20th through June 23rd for you. So what do we have for right around the 20th through the 23rd? Taurus. Oh, and we got two. I'm supposed to get one. Very interesting, Taurus, considering these are both your cards. They both represent you. They're both reversed. Oh my goodness, there's a need for faith. There's right around Christmas time, right around Yule, the Empress reversed. Infertility, it's very interesting because Yule is about rebirth. It's the very beginning. There's a need to have faith. There's a need to believe. You may need to take an unconventional approach. You may need to refocus. You need to focus on yourself, obviously. You may need to reconnect with your higher self. I mean, that's what that looks like to me. I mean, both these cards represent you. There's a need to commit to yourself. There's a need to commit to believing in yourself, to nurturing yourself. She wants me to talk to her. So right around Yule, we have the Empress reversed and the Hierophant reversed. There's a need to believe in oneself. There's a need to listen to yourself. Listen, maybe you need to listen to yourself. Nurture yourself. Take care of yourself. Believe in yourself. Maybe you're going to be adopting a new belief system. Taking a more unconventional approach. Some of you could be, changing your commitments. There could be, the Hierophant reverse can be, commitment, the end of a commitment, the end of a marriage, The Empress reverse can be termination. Termination of a commitment, a change in beliefs. Your beliefs could be changing. Your commitments could be changing. You need to take care of yourself, and you need to believe, and you need to have faith. Now, it's interesting because the Empress is a mother, and the Hierophant represents a father, believe it or not. Priests often are referred to as fathers. So there's something about a mother and a father here. Maybe there could be a loss. I'm going to be honest. The Empress reverse can represent a loss, and the Hierophant can represent a funeral. So, I mean, I'm just saying, I mean, there is probably something happening around this Yule time, around this time where you may need to have faith. You may need to talk to God. You may need to get in touch with your higher power. Empress reverse, lack of fertility. There's some sort of infertility here. Lack of nurturing. You need to nurture yourself. You need to love yourself. You need to believe in yourself. You need to listen to your own advice. Beware of poor counsel. Now, these are both people, so there could be even people in your life that, don't agree with your views. You have to believe in yourself anyway. There could be some religious factors here that are playing out. The Hierophant reverse is typically an individual, it's typically a father figure that has abused his power, that is under a lot of social pressure. I feel like during this time you may need to take a look at your commitments, take a look at your beliefs, maybe take a unconventional approach. In the next season, sorry about that. The next season is Imbolc. Imbolc. It's a time of growth. It's a time of growth. During the Yule season, you may be feeling, there could be a lack of abundance. Lack of love, no commitment. Could be a separation. What do we have for February 1st through February 2nd, 2023? Imbolc. It's a time of growth. It's something that has been cultivating. February 1st, February 2nd in the Northern Hemisphere. August 1st through August 2nd in the Southern Hemisphere. Imbolc is considered the middle point between Yule, winter solstice, and Ostara, spring equinox, a fire festival to celebrate the blessings of hearth and home, welcoming the rebirth of the sun. King of Wands reversed. King of Wands reversed, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is a person. Remember your worth. Think about your value. There's something about commitment here right around the 20th through the 21st. There could be some commitment issues, broken marriage. I wonder if there's a lack of self-worth, lack of self-love. There's some sort of abuse that you're dealing with during this time where you need to consider who you are. There's a lack of self-love here. Anyhow, King of Wands. King of Wands reverse. Now, the King of Wands reverse is typically a person. Now, I don't know if it's a father figure or it's somebody in your life that is self-centered, unreasonable. This may be somebody that does not respect others, doesn't respect women. I wonder if you are in some sort of commitment or situation with somebody. It doesn't have to be well, obviously it's some sort of commitment. Could be a father though. Could be a father figure or somebody that you did look up to. There's commitment issues here. Anyhow, the King of Wands reversed is angry, upset, controlling, demanding. Lack of growth. There's lack of growth here. I got to tell you that you need to be careful because there's somebody around you that may stunt you, or block your growth. There's an abusive power here. Somebody having a hard time doing the right thing, under a lot of social pressure, demanding attention. Between February 1st and I think it's February 2nd, there's going to be somebody around you that is demanding. This person is very demanding. They're unreasonable. They're self-centered. They may be angry. They may be upset. They may want to be in a position of power. This is typically an older man. We have no commitment here. We have lack of commitment, commitment issues, broken marriage, lack of self-worth. It starts right here where there's a lack of self-love. I mean, the Empress reversed is somebody that is blocking their own growth because they're not nurturing themselves. They don't know their value. Some of you may be in a commitment, you know, that is unhealthy. Some of you may not even be looking for a commitment. You don't want a commitment. There's something, commitment problems here. Somebody doesn't want a commitment. Anyhow, right around February 1st, February 2nd, there's somebody around you. This is a person. This is a fire sign energy. I mean, I suppose, I think that you're right here. Okay, I think this is your energy. I mean, those both represent Taurus. There's somebody around you that is mean, cold, abusive, doesn't respect others, doesn't respect women, I would say. And if you are a masculine watching this, I mean, I suppose that could be your energy. There's definitely some sort of commitment here. Commitment issues. There's commitment issues. There could be a separation. Just saying. There could be arguing. There could be, this is like controlling. There's somebody around you that is controlling. And there could be issues with this person right around February 1st, February 2nd. This person may be trying to exert their power in some way. We might as well get another card for that, huh? Tower reversed. Tower reversed. Tower reversed is unavoidable change, shock, surprise, permanent loss, disruption, disaster. This is like a hurricane coming in. Massive disruption. There could be somebody around you that is causing some sort of massive disruption during around February 1st, February 2nd. Could be an Aries. We have Aries, Scorpio. There's definitely going to be a major disruption around this time. We have somebody here that may be angry. This could be fighting. I mean, this could be fight mode, seriously. Could be a sudden loss that you never saw coming. I don't know if it has to do with a father figure or it has to do with a masculine energy. This is disruptive. So right around the 1st or the 2nd, there could be a major disruption that you never saw coming. There could be angry. This could be an angry outburst. What do we have for the spring equinox? Astara, March 19th through the 22nd for the northern hemisphere, and September 19th through the 22nd for the southern hemisphere. Astara, or spring equinox, is the midpoint of the year, when day and night are equal everywhere in the world. So March 19th through the 22nd. You obviously, there's a lack of growth here. There's somebody that is abusing their power. They're under a lot of social pressure. There's commitment issues right around the holidays. There's disruption. There's fighting. I'm sorry, but that's the truth. There could be a sudden change. There could be a termination. There could be a termination. Somebody could be moving. It could be extremely fast. We may have a permanent loss here. You never saw it coming. There's anger issues. We have somebody here that is very angry. They're upset. They don't respect others. There's lies. There's falseness here. There's something crashing, a false sense of security or a false foundation, or things are happening so fast right around the second. But let's talk about the spring equinox. March 19th to the 22nd. Seven of Pentacles. Thank goodness it's upright. Seven of Pentacles is about investments. It's about uprooting. Seriously. Time's up, perhaps. I feel like right around this time, it's, you're thinking about whether you should stay or go. Okay, this is a short-lived success. I feel like we have somebody here that has invested in something and maybe they didn't get what they thought they were going to get. So this is like thinking about the future. Should I stay here? Should I go someplace else? There may be a relocation in the future. This may be a planning, thinking, wondering if you should stay or go. You may have a new investment here. You may be trying to make something work, putting in a lot of effort to make something work, but I'm not sure it's stable. Page of Cups to go with that. So, Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is typically a messenger of love. It's good news, new investment, new love, flirting, offer, invite to go someplace else. Because that Seven of Pentacles, to me, has something to do with relocation. Page of Cups is typically welcome news. A messenger of love. There could be something that, you invested in some time ago that is coming to fruition now. Maybe now you're about to receive some sort of reward for hard work. Right around the holidays, there is some sort of commitment problems with somebody. You're with somebody where there's, you may not have any faith in this person. You may not have any faith in yourself. There's a lack of self-love. There could be some sort of abuse. This is somebody that is under social pressure that, lets society, cause them to make inappropriate decisions. Right around February 1st, February 2nd, there's going to be some upheaval that cannot be avoided. This is a sudden change. We may have somebody here that's very angry. They're upset, Maybe they've been in a commitment. Somebody's been in a commitment that is not growing, okay? There's no growth. There's no fertility. The commitment, I believe, is going to crash. It's going to explode. Somebody could be moving. They could be moving fast. This is extremely sudden change that cannot be avoided. The Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is new investment, new territory. It's time to reap some sort of rewards as well. I feel like there's some of you, there could be a new love, there could be a new opportunity, something that you have been working on. You're going to get some good news right around this time. This is like working and good news. So right around the spring equinox, March 19th to the 22nd, or September 19th to the 22nd for the southern hemisphere. This is good news. This is reward for your hard work. Something that you have been working on, you're going to receive some sort of good news. You maybe even be receiving some sort of emotional support. For some of you, there could be a new love. There could be a crush here. And this may be something that you invested in a long time ago. Like I said, that is coming. Now it's time. Now it's time to receive. And maybe it's time to go. So, you know. I hear you. Right in the middle, King of Cups reversed. King of Cups, this is somebody who does not have good intentions. Could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Typically, this is somebody that is emotionally withdrawn, is very secretive, doesn't tell the whole truth, is emotionally manipulative. This person is obviously very prominent in your life. I hadn't moved on to any other Sabbat, you know, and that card fell out. So this guy is, or girl, is very prominent. This is somebody that has a lot of secrets, that does not have good intentions, that is emotionally unavailable, that is emotionally withdrawn, maybe uses emotional manipulation, says a lot of insults, very insulting, that is going to be affecting your life in a very big way. Let's move on to Beltane. This is right during your sign, May 1st, right in the Taurus season, right around May 1st. Now, Beltane, or May Eve, or May Day, was originally a fire festival about sexuality and fertility. It is the second of two poles when the gates of the spirit and fairy world are open to the travelers. So Beltane, right around May 1st. This is your time. It's about sexuality and fertility. That makes sense. But there's some infertility up here at, you know, Yule. There's no commitment, or there's fighting in the commitment, or there's commitment issues. There's explosive energy. There's sudden change right around February 1st. What about May 1st? May 1st. There is somebody here that is very secretive, emotionally withdrawn, maybe completely emotionally unavailable. There is. This is upright. Page of Wands. This is a new suitor right next to the Page of Cups. It is upright. So this, right between here and here, you may have a new love. You may have a new crush. You may have a new opportunity here. This is something bursting into your life. It's very positive. This is a new direction. This is exciting. Taking a big risk. Good news, offer or invite. So between here and here, there's something positive changing. Something positive happening. Something that you invested in some time ago is coming to fruition now after some sort of chaos or upheaval or abuse. Some of you may have avoided a disaster. Maybe you are avoiding a disaster. I don't like to look at it like that. Maybe there's been some sort of rejection. And I got to tell you, rejection is God's protection. Maybe you're rejecting somebody. Anyhow, we do have, this is a welcome message, okay? It's a message of love. It's good news, something that you invested in. It's time to reap your rewards. Right around Beltane, which is your time, because, you know, it's May. This is like something very exciting happening, going in a new direction. Something bursting into your world, or you going somewhere that is, this is like extremely good news, an offer or an invite to go somewhere. Very spontaneous energy. This may be, somebody could be entering your life that right around your same age. This may be somebody that's entering your life that is very spontaneous, very fiery, very passionate, but also very loving. And I think it happens between Astara and Beltane. So it happens between March 19th and May 1st. Now this could be somebody bursting into your world. Could be a new suitor that you, or just a new opportunity that is so excited. It's very well suited for you. Let's get one more. Two of Swords. You may also have two options. I mean, you may have two options, a water sign, a fire sign. Two of Swords is torn in two different directions. Indecisive. Choices. You're going to have to make some sort of choice during this time. You're going to have to listen to your heart. Are you ready to go? Do you want to stay? Do you want to go? Do you want to invest in a new love? Do you want to go in a new direction? This is about investment. So right around May 1st, you're going to have to make a decision. This has to do with going in a new direction. Are you ready to go in a new direction? You know, I think that you may be in a situation where you're you know, holding back in some way. There's some sort of indecision here, but now you have to make a choice. So right around May 1st, you're going to be in a position where you have an opportunity probably to go someplace else or to invest in something new. There could be a new love here. There could be a new exciting journey, a new exciting adventure, a new exciting offer that is coming in. And you have to make a very, very, very difficult choice around this time. And you're going to have to be honest with yourself. Summer solstice. Litha. The summer solstice is the marking of the longest day and shortest night of the year. It is the time when the crops are in bloom, the days are long, and the sun is bright. In the northern hemisphere, it's June 19th through the 23rd. In the southern hemisphere, it is December 19th through the 23rd. So Taurus, I got to remind you, there is somebody here that is emotionally unavailable, very, very secretive, and doesn't have good intentions. You're going to have to make a decision in regards to this person. That is reversed. Eight of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, reversed. And Judgment reversed. It's interesting because moving on from a poor choice, something isn't working out. It's funny how they're mirroring each other. I'm making a judgment call about, you know, a job or work or a final decision. So right around the summer solstice, I feel like you're going to be putting in a lot of effort to move on from something. There's a lot of self-doubt. There's self-doubt. There's a need to believe. There's a need to believe. There's some sort of awakening here too. Big announcement. There's a big announcement right around the summer solstice. New job, new work, new home. Because this is life-changing. Moving on from a poor choice. Making a final decision. So right around summer solstice, there is there's some sort of finality here. You may also be giving something new a chance. Giving up on one thing, because you have two options here, and you're deciding to give something else a chance. There's something to do with the past as well. I wasn't paying attention to the camera. So I don't know if you saw me draw those two. I considered them to be upright. Okay, so this is for Lammas. Okay, August 1st in the northern hemisphere and February 1st in the southern hemisphere. Okay, so Lammas is the harvest festival that is celebrating the cycle of birth, life, death, and rebirth. Okay, right around August 1st. And I would consider these to be upright because we are going around the circle. Okay, so the hangman, somebody's been sacrificing themselves for another person or needlessly for a belief. They've been struggling to let go, look at things from a new perspective, very, very stubborn, going through a period of enlightenment, but this is like a realization of the truth. So right around the first, I feel like there's a realization because this is an epiphany. It's a wake-up call. It's the truth. You know, it's the raw truth, okay? And this is also, typically there's a hand that is connected to the Ace of Swords. This is a gift. It's the gift of the truth from the divine, okay? That may set somebody free because this person is hung up. They're hung up on something that, you know, it's a belief or it's an obsession or it's, you know, another person, okay? Somebody is hung on to something from the past. They will not let go of the past. That's the hangman. Okay, the hangman is somebody that has a belief that they're unwilling to compromise on, you know, but I believe that sword is the sword of an epiphany, a truth, a cut. That's the sword that cuts. So right around the first, there's some sort of awakening here. There's some sort of new idea, taking a new approach, breaking free from some sort of old belief, I believe, or a situation that somebody has been tied to. So right around the 1st, whether it's the 1st of August or the 1st of February, I feel like we have some sort of an epiphany, truth, or realization. Somebody's obviously been thinking a lot. Now, I don't know if you're dealing... I hear you. She's such a talker. Anyhow, so right around the 1st, there's some sort of truth that may set somebody free. It just breaks them free, that gives them a new perspective. There's been a poor judgment call. Something hasn't been working out that comes before it. Now there's freedom. Freedom. There is freedom. There's communication that is coming through. There's communication, could be from somebody, you know, that has been extremely stubborn. You know, they've been, you know, holding on to something. There could be some sort of new communication or new truth that comes out right around the 1st. I'm not gonna do it, but I talk to my cats all the time. Cat tone. So, my bond. September 19th through the 23rd, March 19th through the 23rd. So September 19th through the 23rd for the Northern Hemisphere, March 19th to the 23rd for the Southern Hemisphere. This is the autumn equinox, is the second of the harvest festivals. You know, when we celebrate with a feast of Thanksgiving for the earth's bounty, it is the point of the solar year when the days start to shorten and when winter is on the way. So this is Virgo Libra season, September 19th through the 23rd, or March 19th to the 23rd. So what do we have for the fall equinox? This is a realization of the truth, communicating the truth. Before that, somebody's been sacrificing themselves. They've been extremely stubborn. But what do we have? Whoa, 7 of Swords reverse. That is getting caught, coming clean. Knight of Pentacles, doing the right thing, acting with integrity, building a foundation, planning. This is a planner, both these cards. We have somebody here that is planning something. You may be getting some sort of proposal, offer, or invite. Somebody has been hiding something, or they've been lying or cheating or planning something. I mean, the 7 of Swords in reverse is somebody that is very cunning, very clever, very skilled at manipulation or hiding things. The Knight of Pentacles is a worker, a planner, somebody that is very solid, secure, skilled. We definitely have a skill, some sort of skills playing out here. New stability, new security. Working hard to build security. I feel like there's somebody around you that is going to be putting in effort to build security, or you're going to be putting in a lot of effort to build security. Maybe you've been stubbornly hanging on to something from the past. I do see breaking free, coming clean, building a solid foundation, building stability, taking a big risk as well. So I think right around this time, there could be somebody that is getting caught doing something, or they're coming clean. Something could be being returned to you that was lost or taken. Knight of Pentacles, putting in a lot of effort to build a long-term foundation, trying really, really hard. There's been a waiting period, waiting for the truth. The truth comes out, and now you're able to build or rebuild. You may be, it's interesting because here the foundation crashes, and it crashes hard. And this is building a foundation, a strong foundation, after some sort of lies or deception get revealed. Now you could, this is like beating the enemy at their own game. So right around this time, I feel like you're going to be really putting in a lot of effort to build something, rebuilding stability and structure in your life after, you know, being deceived, after being lied to, after making a poor judgment call. So right around the, you know, Virgo Libra season, you know, September 19th through the 23rd, I feel like you're going to be really working hard to recover from some sort of deception or manipulation or lies. You're going to be really putting in a lot of effort to building a foundation. It could be a new security here. Some of you may even have a new job or a new opportunity. That, I mean, And what about Samhain? October 31st. October 31st, November 1st for the Northern Hemisphere, and for the Southern Hemisphere, April 30th, May 1st. This is the third and final fall harvest. This is the witch's new year, when the veil between the worlds is at its thinnest. Samhain is probably the most well-known Sabbath, as it coincides with All Hallows Eve or Halloween. Samhain is when the veil is the thinnest, and when the connection with the underworld, or, you know, people that have crossed over, is the most open. It's also a time of dying of the crops. Now these two cards just fell right into my hands. So Hallows Eve, October 31st, 2023. Six of Wands and the Moon. Six of Wands reversed. Six of Wands reversed is failing to achieve success, not winning, losing a battle. There is some sort of, you definitely have somebody around you that is very smug, very cocky, emotionally unavailable. I'm being completely honest with you. This person is immature. This person is emotionally immature. Okay, this person is not an old soul. Okay, and they may be draining you spiritually. Anyhow, right around the Hallows Eve, there's deception. Oh, the moon, right around that. That's wonderful, right? That's deception. All is not as it seems. There's illusion. Okay, there's illusion. We have somebody here that has no follow through. This is a one-hit wonder. This is losing a battle. There could be illness. There could be sickness. Six of Wands reversed. Losing a battle. Abuse of power. Lies, deception under the surface. There's somebody here that does not have any follow through. They're in a position that they should not be in. This person is a liar. There is definitely a liar around you. This person doesn't have the skills to succeed because they're deceptive. There's deception here. Six of Wands reversed. No victory. Failing to achieve success. No recognition. All is not as it seems. There's some sort of hidden forces here. There's something below the surface. We do have somebody here that is very cocky, very smug, egotistical, likes to be in the limelight, is super secretive. This person is I don't know. I feel like there's some sort of deception that's going to be revealed. It feels like, to me, some of you, I mean, you obviously have somebody here that is very much a liar, okay? This person is very good at getting their way. I don't know if it's a Pisces. We have Pisces here. We have Pisces here. We have Pisces here. You have Cancer. You have Scorpio. You have Pisces, Cancer. Or it's a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You're gonna get, this is a reality check. It's a reality check. During this right here, you're gonna get a reality check. Something is gonna be revealed that was below the surface. Look deeper. Something is hidden. This is not going to lead to victory. There's no victory here. There's no success here. There's some secrets. There's something below the surface that is hidden. You need to be careful. Whenever you get the Seven of Swords in a reading, you need to be careful. Be careful. Hold on to your value. You know, this is a cycle. This is the wheel of life. You need to wake up. You can change this, right? By the decisions that you make. You can change all of this. But this is about coming out of denial. It's interesting, I just kicked that right out of the way. It's about coming out of denial. It's acknowledging what you know. If you're not listening to your own gut, if you're not nurturing yourself, if you don't know your value, you are going to get yourself into a destructive situation that you put all kinds of effort in. It's like puppy love. Okay, it's like fucking puppy love. You can change this. Don't let illusions or feelings or fantasy block your success. Block your victory. Focus on your value. Don't cheat yourself of something real for a false sense of security. I feel like there's a lack of self-love. You may be feeling lonely right around the holidays. There's somebody around you that doesn't respect others, that could be causing some sort of upheaval. Something could happen suddenly, right around this time, February 1st, could even be happening around the holidays, where there's disruption or a change in a living situation or something like that. You invest, you start to put in work. There's something to do with relocation here. It's all fun and games when it's, it's kind of like that puppy love situation. It's like when two children fall in love for the first time, teenagers fall. This is like teenager bullshit here. You know what I mean? It's like where it's so in love, but deep down that this is not going to work out, okay? It's not going to work out. I feel like this is a cycle, and you need to really think about the truth, okay? Both these cards represent truth, okay? It's very interesting. So I feel like you can change this cycle. This is what's to come if you don't know your value, if you lack self-worth, if you lack self-love, okay? There is a cheater here. There is a liar. There is somebody here that does not have good intentions that is around you. But if you're only looking at the surface and you are not looking deeper, you're going to be deceived. And I'm sorry to say that. So I think the wheel of the, this is what could happen. This is what could happen. Yes, I do believe that right around Astara, Beltane, you know, there's new love, there's flirting, there's a crush. This is like very exciting, you know. It could be, you know, getting together, you know, having a lot of fun, you know, this is sex and love and, you know, in denial about the whole situation. Oh, it feels so good. And then all of a sudden it's not working out. Anyhow, I think that you need to be practical with your decisions, okay? There is somebody around you that is probably going to make you some sort of offer, or they're in your life now. This is somebody that does not have good intentions, and you don't have to like me, okay? I could sell you a fantasy like everybody else and tell you it's all going to be rainbows and butterflies, and every season is going to bring you harvest, and it's going to bring you all good things, but that is not reality. It's all about the choices that you make. Now, here, the moon can represent illness, sickness. It can. And this is losing a battle. So there could be somebody that is losing a battle with an illness right around this time. I mean, I could keep going all day with these cards, but... And this is a Samhain, so... I want to say beware. I do want to say beware. I gotta say beware. Be careful. Be careful. Hold on to your value. Good luck.